YouTube, what is going on? Today we're going to be covering the monster that is Toji, and I know he's coming out to global, I don't know when, but I figured now would be the perfect opportunity to be going over him just because of his sheer raw damage capability, so you know exactly what you are going to be needing to save up for. So let's just go ahead and talk about him. Toji's first skill, Exorcism Slash, is you're going to be dealing 232.8% of melee taijutsu damage to a selected enemy 2 times, decreases the enemy's crit hit resistance by 18.5% for 3 turns. Very, very strong, able to provide support for your whole entire team while also enabling him to do a boatload of just stupid damage. So it's very, very strong and a very good skill 1. Next up we have his skill 2, Slaughter Slash. He's going to be dealing 404.7% of melee taijutsu damage to a selected enemy for 3 hits, and this is also going to be nullifying any reduced damage received effects. So it is only going to apply to the enemy that you hit, but it's a very, very good ability given the fact that not only do you do a boatload of taijutsu damage, but the fact that you are going to be nullifying the reduced damage received, enabling your team to do a lot more damage, which is very strong. Next up is going to be his skill 3, Special Grade Cursed Tool, Inverted Spear of Heaven. He's going to increase his own break damage by 208.1% one time. Then he's going to remove attack nullification and 1 removable buff on the selected enemy. Recent buffs are prioritized. Then on top of that, he's going to be dealing 159.4% of melee taijutsu damage to the selected enemy 2 times. So you are going to be doing a lot less damage compared to the other 2 skills. However, being able to remove attack nullification is massive in and itself. Plus, on top of that, removing 1 buff on the selected enemy is absolutely insane and powerful. So you can see that skills 2 and 3 really work in tandem with each other, which makes Toji a monster in and of himself. Next up is my personal favorite, that being his ultimate All Things I Can Handle. He's going to remove attack nullification and 1 removable buff on all enemies. Recent buffs are prioritized. Then he's going to be dealing 1,244.3% of ranged taijutsu damage to all enemies. This ultimate's insane. Not only does it do a stupid amount of damage, but the fact that you're going to be able to remove attack nullification as well as a buff on all enemies makes this ultimate arguably, in my opinion, one of the best ults in the game. Then we're going to be having one of his auto skills, the Physically Gifted. At the start of the battle, you're going to increase his own taijutsu damage by 50%. He's going to recover his own HP by 3.5% every turn, and also provide a 15% damage reduction for himself. Then you have a 20% chance to evade single target attacks, and grants guaranteed hit immunity to himself. Cannot be targeted by some skills and statuses. And when a critical hit is performed, grants guaranteed hit status to himself, 50%, activates on the next skill used. So you can see a lot of these different components in his first passive are absolutely insane. Increasing his own taijutsu damage, being able to heal, granting attack or damage reduction. It's insane. Toji is absolutely bonkers. And then the next passive is also absolutely giga strong. That being, I think I'm getting my edge back now. When a critical hit is performed, you're going to increase your own taijutsu damage by 15% for 3 turns. It cannot be stacked. However, while this effect is active, when you perform another critical hit, instead of 15%, it goes up to 25%. Again, it cannot be stacked. However, it removes that 15% buff, but instead, in that same spot, grants a 25% increase to your taijutsu damage. So Toji is absolutely insane, being just everything. These 2 skills alone make him very worthwhile. granting a bunch of different buffs and conditions to himself, while also allowing him to have a conditional critical hit and damage boost to his taijutsu damage, having damage reduction, increasing his own guaranteed hit, evading single target attacks, while also providing damage reduction to himself. It's insane. And I definitely recommend anybody to be summoning for Toji. He should be one of your golden gooses. Now we're going to be going ahead and going over the recollection bits I recommend for Toji. So the first recollection bit I recommend is Like-Minded Sisters, as at base it's going to provide a 80% ultimate skill damage boost for one turn, which pairs up extremely well with Toji. At LB3, instead of 80%, it jumps all the way up to 85%. It's key to note that, while a lot of other recollection bits do boost damage, this one primarily focuses on the taijutsu damage, which is important. And then at LB1, when a crit is performed, he is going to fill his ultimate skill gauge by 200. So it is very good because of the fact that he's able to get an increase to his crit rate. Next up is going to be the Tokyo Fukuoka Exchange. Now, what this does at base is it's going to, as well as Like-Minded Sisters, it's going to boost your ultimate skill taijutsu damage by 75%, and at LB3, that 75 jumps all the way up to 85% for one turn. However, instead, at LB1, instead of granting a ultimate gauge increase, this one is going to provide a 20% crit rate boost at the start of battle. So this benefits Toji greatly, being able to increase his critical rate. So when you perform those crit hits, his taijutsu damage can increase as well. And finally, we have Play of the Strong. At base, this is going to increase not your ultimate damage, it's going to increase your command skill by 60% taijutsu damage. Then at LB3, the 60% is going to jump up to 65% for 2 turns. At LB1, this is very minute because it's not going to really apply all that much to Toji, is that if you fall below 50% or at 50%, you're going to grant evasion for 1 turn. Again, that doesn't necessarily apply to Toji. The fact that you run this on Toji himself is to just boost his overall skill 1, 2, or 3, even though the ultimate is your priority. So that's why I would say out of the 3 SSR recollection bits, this one priority-wise should be at the very bottom of that list, or if you just don't have the other 2. So this is going to be the team that I am going to be running with Toji. Don't mind the Team Gojo in the back. That's just a little bit of a flex and a showcase hidden inventory as a whole. We're going to be running Toji with characters who are available on Global, that being Nanami, Yaga, and the brand new SSR Momo, all providing damage increase to Toji himself. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this boss fight and really see what Toji is all about. Alright, so now we are here on the boss battle, obviously again with the supporting units. So first we're going to go ahead and reduce the critical resistance by Maki with the first skill, and then with everybody else we're just going to go ahead and boost the overall damage output capability, as with this team in particular, while yes, I do have Team Gojo in the back, Toji is really going to be the main damage dealer of this team. And then you saw right there the capability to heal himself. So now we're going to go ahead and just absolutely break Maki right here with just overall damage capability. And boom, 2 hits, gone. 324,000 damage. Keep in mind, the skills all are at level 5, so this damage output could actually be a lot greater. So now we're going to go ahead and get buffs only with Yaga and Nanami, but still it doesn't matter, doing a stupid amount of damage with Toji. So now we are going to be using the ultimate. I do activate the recollection bit here, but it doesn't really matter given the fact that the skill we're going to be using isn't a skill, it's just an ultimate. So Toji here, 1 million damage, and that is all by himself. No other damage dealing characters or a combination attack. So I really hope this showcase emphasizes just how great Toji is. Arguably, in my opinion, I like him a lot more than the new Anniversary Yuji, who are both Taijutsu users. Toji just feels so much more fun to use, and every time I use him, I have an absolute blast and smile on my face. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you all within the next video.